I really enjoy the score of these opening logos. Gives the feeling that something mysterious and magical and fun is about to happen. Twilight's back! Can I just say how amazing it is that the G4 VAs all came back for this little intro?
No, it's all wrong. The ponies are all supposed to get along.
I felt like the dialogue the main six had was a bit too, well, kiddie. But seeing as it was kids playing with toys, it makes sense.
The Pegasi and Unicorns try to eat up all the Earth ponies by zapping him with lasers and frying him to a crisp.
I'm sure I'm not the only one who wondered why, if the pony tribes hate each other once more, didn't the Wendigos show up again? My theory is that they started fighting and the Wendigos did in fact appear, but this time their solution was complete isolation instead of friendship. Hey, more Twilight! And is that Feather? Possibly Luna's? Or actually, wait, no, it's probably Twilight's. And the map of Equestria. This movie has so many Easter eggs, and I just feel like I have to acknowledge them all, or at least the ones I'm able to catch. Speaking of, it's the Season 4 Magic Box, and Grogar's Bell! And Star Swirl, and ooh, a Spike Claw print!
Because you are brainwashing their minds.
Ah, Pony Karens exist now.
I leave all the brainwashing in Maritime Bay to you.
Apply cold water to the burned area. Keep it straight.
But the important thing is that you stand up for what you believe in.
Wise words to live by. I really wish we see flashbacks of Sunny's father in the series, because he really is such a good dad. Case in point. I'm not sure if it's correct calling this a Tangled reference, but this is my video, and I do run a Tangled D&D campaign, so Tangled reference. Alicorn foreshadowing.
Many, many moons ago in ancient Equestria.
His use of the word ancient Equestria suggests that this is multiple thousands of years after the last problem, so Twilight's absence isn't really a shock. She likely left for retirement with Luna and Celestia long before the pony tribes divided once more. If I were to make a guess just how many years have passed, I'd say a bit over 4,000.
Good night, my little pony.
Roll credits.
Good night, friends.
I'll come back to that line later, but hey, look, a Spike plush! What a great use of show, don't tell. No expository speech explaining her father passed, just his glasses, his medallion, and a picture, and the audience knows what happened. I love how this movie doesn't talk down to its audience. Keep it straight.
Good morning, sun.
On top of being a catchy song, it's our first introduction to Maritime Bay, and it's really interesting to see how technology and civilization have advanced since the era of Twilight.
I see you brought the whole squad along again.
Crab!
I'm like a magnet to them.
And thus, a million hitches related to Fluttershy theories were born.
Up high, down low, hitch it to a post.
Sunshine, sunshine, ladybugs awake.
Flip it sunny side.
The little birds are doing it too.
I'm asking you as your friend, Sonny, not as sheriff. Just please try not to pull any stunts today.
I love how in this first scene we know exactly who Hitch is. Some pony who values his position of sheriff, but at the end of the day puts his role as Sonny's friend first. Well, she did only promise to try.
To be scared is to be prepared.
Slogan marketing.
Next up, the Earth.
I just want to take a sec to say this guy looks like my friend Dev's OC, and Dev is always a win. More Alicorn foreshadowing.
Now you can prevent an aerial abduction.
I love how she just continues with the presentation.
Aren't you tired of being scared all the time? The truth is, we're not in danger.
Sunny could have easily come off as preachy and annoying, but the writers did such a great job of making her endearing and earnest.
I'm sure you're about to tell me.
Actually, for once, I can't, because there's so many.
Oh, that is such a line.
What did you think was gonna happen? You give a little speech and what? Every pony just magically welcomes unicorns and pegasi?
This is a great point. These ponies have lived in fear of the other races for all their lives. A pretty speech from the town kook isn't likely to change the hearts of anyone despite how valiant the effort. Gonna just go ahead and tell you now that I'm gonna be saying this a lot in this video, but again, such a great use of show, don't tell. I don't think anyone has praised the cinematography in this movie yet, so I'll be the first. This movie has such great use of the imaginary camera, and it really shows in shots like this.
Hi, new friend. My name's Izzy.
Izzy is always a win. There is no arguing this point.
Your son is safe now, ma'am.
This isn't my kid.
You're welcome.
That joke is such an instant classic.
Activate the unicorn trap! Pick up that litter!
Keeping the streets clean. I love how disorganized this mass panic is. I know, weird thing to say, but they could have cut corners by having every pony run in the same direction instead of each hastily act as individuals. That little splat on the camera is so quick it can easily be missed, which honestly makes me love it even more. Once more, show, don't tell, with the personality differences of Sunny and Izzy.
Sonny!
Here, Sunny has an out. She can let Izzy be captured and rebuild her reputation in Maritime Bay. But instead, she follows her father's words and stands up for what she believes in.
To the lighthouse!
Okay, so I haven't really said anything on Sprout yet, but I love this guy, and I love how his actions paint his character perfectly as a coward who longs for authority and respect. Keep it straight.
Do Earth ponies also like staring contests?
Sunny's curiosity about other races shown very prominently, but Izzy has just as much desire to understand her fellow ponies, which makes these interactions so adorable.
I, sorta don't want to get zapped with a wayward laser beam.
Just because she accepts Unicorn's friends doesn't mean she didn't grow up learning the same information about what they do as every pony else, and thus would have the same false preconceptions. Izzy saved Sunny from the terror of beans. She really is a true friend.
Still talk to them. What? No!
Sunny's note did simply say you have friends in Maritime Bay, so it makes sense that Izzy would assume that meant every pony there wanted to be her friend.
I know what you're thinking.
She's already reading our minds.
This writing is gold.
If it makes you feel any better, we did have it. But that was many moons ago. It just poof, disappeared.
While it may not be the title anymore, Friendship is Magic is still the core concept, and I love how this has been kept in New Generation.
I was told all you Earth ponies smell like rotten sardines, but you do not.
Breaking down even more misconceptions bred of fear and anger.
Up ahead is a sky,
Another solid song.
but it's lonely 'cause you know party of Uno.
Yes, we know all too well the party of Uno. Isn't that right, Madame Leflower?
Question, when you say we...
Sprout is the customer of the month from the pizza place. I can't, this movie is too good!
I just gotta clean up...
And he actually smears grease all over his desk. What attention to detail.
Just try not to start a war while I'm gone.
Foreshadowing.
Luminescence. You know, like your sparkle?
I really like the luminescent sparkle. I may not fully understand it, but I don't have to. It's the way Izzy sees the world, and it's part of what makes her so unique. Did I mention the cinematography?
A unicorn? And an earth pony? Together? Okay, well this day just got a whole lot more interesting.
And just like other characters, we have a good idea of who Zip is just from this first scene. That she's someone who craves freedom and is open to new experiences. Another amazing look at how ponies have advanced their technology since Twilight's era.
Big shout out to all my fans, the Pipsqueak.
So the Pegasi are a kingdom of simps for a Twitch streamer. You know, with Rainbow's Wonderbolt worship and Scootaloo's Rainbow Dash worship, this is very believable.
Your Majesty.
Did I mention Izzy is always a win? Understanding.
Check it out, Pipsqueaks. live from the castle.
And just as any good streamer would do, Pip thinks about content first and consequences second.
And confiscate the book!
Getting Sunny's journal was actually really smart on the Queen's part. Get information out of Earth Pony hooves and into Pegasus ones.
Something is lurking. Something is near.
This song gets like 10 wins. You know what? Make it 20. It's just the biggest bop in this movie, and honestly, in my opinion, it is as good as Better Way to Be Bad.
Let's enter a
Hey, the kid found his parents! They didn't have to make an angry face out of that food splat, but they did, and I love the animators for it.
Millions can't be wrong, especially when they're screaming loudly.
This is the best lyric to exist in any song ever. Seven Nation Army. I love this shot so much, and is it just me, or does this girl look like Derpy?
You need to tell me about this.
Returning your new friend's book. They could have just done normal horns, but the horn app fits Pip so much better.
The citizens to fly, you know we wouldn't.
Love how Pip just jumps while fluttering to foreshadow she can't fly either. Okay, I didn't want to make any High School Musical jokes because they felt too easy, and then Pip just straight up did the Sharpay. How medium sneaky of you.
No clue too small.
I love the characterization in the mugshots. Sunny is defeated by her arrest, and Izzy is just happy to still be on an adventure with her new friend. Wonderbolts!
We can't fly either.
Honesty. Scootaloo needs this, and she needs this yesterday.
What is that?
That's the Pegasus crystal. It's part of my mom's crown.
New pieces of pony lore.
Maybe you lost your magic.
Framing Sunny and the missing Earth Pony glass, and directly underneath Twilight's cutie mark, the camera work in this thing is just so good.
Keeping the queen clean.
Tight security on royal artifacts.
I'll get the supplies. I'll pass them off to Sunny, and then she will get them to you.
Showing the heist while the planning is played for voiceover may be a cliche, but it's one I never tire of. This song isn't my personal favorite, but I understand it's just not my thing, but it is a favorite for a lot of other people, and I'm glad they have a song to cherish in this movie.
No, you hang up. No.
It may be a quick little obstacle in Sunny and Izzy's escape, but having the guard doing something like being on the phone with some pony special makes the world feel more lived in.
Star Scout, you are under arrest.
I haven't known Hitch for long, and yet his addition of a mustache to his disguise does not surprise me. I ship it.
I'm not gonna fry your brain, okay?
Anytime I get to play this RVB clip, I give it a win.
I'm not here to kill you.
That is a terrible way to say hello.
I'm like, what?
What is happening?
Hitch improving the song could have easily made Pip think, who's this stealing my spotlight? But no, instead she's just confused, and I am so relieved they went in that direction.
Zip?
I originally thought Pip was going to be a one-note spoiled brat, but when she and Zip had this little moment was when I realized there was going to be more to her character.
You're a princess?
Huh, look at that. The sheriff just became a detective.
Zip quip.
Queen Haven has been arrested for being a phony pony full of baloney.
The most heinous crime.
You left me hanging there in the spotlight.
Pip's anger is completely justified here, as Zip did kind of just abandon her back there, so Pip reluctantly tagging along and not trusting the others is very believable.
Breaks over bubblegum and get tea.
Oh dear, some pony's getting a big head.
I love the look on Phyllis's face. The regret of knowing her upbringing as Sprout is what made him this way gives her character a lot more depth than I ever thought we'd get from her.
I'm a criminal, and it's all because of them.
Hitch and Pip not automatically being on board with everything and still having resentments is really nice to see rather than doing a complete sudden 180 off screen.
Between you and me, buddy, that badge was creating an unhealthy power dynamic.
Izzy keeping every pony on equal footing. Hoofing? No, that's dumb.
And once we do, you'll get to fly, you'll get your fans back, and you'll have me in custody.
Sunny doing her best to keep every pony getting along is a win on its own. But the even bigger win is the sound of Izzy chopping the tree like a woodpecker. Dev's alive. Yeah, I'm just calling this background pony Dev.
But you should know, I'm actually glad you're here, Hitch. We all are.
I like how Hitch, the stallion, was feeling like he had to do things alone, but was invited to join the group of mares telling him it's okay. Shows any male fans there's nothing wrong with being a part of the pony friendship circle.
I guess I just don't want our adventure to end.
I'm gonna have to touch on this later.
It said I had friends in Maritime Bay.
Everything Sunny has done in this movie has been to prove her father was right about the other races. So to see her light up at realizing the reason she's so close to her goal is because of something she did with her father years ago is so heartwarming.
Hey, I want to do my part.
Hitch is on board.
So, Izzy, can you do it?
A glow up? Honey, you came to the right cottage.
The day Izzy had waited her life for had finally arrived.
I thought Earth ponies were the pony ladder's bottom rung.
Another fun song that's catchy and furthers the message of the film.
And they grind them into midnight snacks.
Wait, why does she have a box of... It's Izzy? Don't question it.
Ta-da! Crystals! Crystals! Crystals!
I know I've already winned Izzy just for being Izzy twice, but it applies here too, so I'm doing it again. Interesting to see how unicorn culture and technology seems to be very similar to the Twilight era when, during Friendship is Magic, unicorns were depicted to be the most advanced of the three pony races.
Oh, and mayonnaise.
Never mind, the unicorns outlawed mayonnaise. They clearly are far beyond every pony else.
Guess that makes me the winner. Again. Pay up.
Even though he's a minor character, even Alpha Battle has such a great introduction to let the audience know what kind of pony he is.
You think you can beat me?
Only one way to find out.
Big talk for a little pony.
I think you'll find I'm average height. Tick-tock.
Okay, this may seem like an odd place to put this win, but obviously not every celebrity VA in the movie is going to return for the show. But if we can only keep one, I really feel like Vanessa Hudgens as Sunny has just become so synonymous with the character as Jack Black is with the Dragon Warrior.
Bring forth the ultimate challenge!
Speaking loud for dramatic effect.
Hey, you hear that, Sunny? Feel the rhythm. Take you over.
Encouragement.
And a unicorn, which you knew already.
Izzy is best.
Magic wing feather mayonnaise!
Quick thinking.
Oh, my darlings. Think hoofness.
They could have made Queen Hazen just stay in jail until the end, but I enjoy that she's shown as caring for her daughter's safety so much she escaped prison and traveled all the way to Bridal Woods to find her girls.
I know that if you just come back with me, we can explain everything.
But she is still thinking about getting back her power, which fits her character.
I certainly doubt it. Unicorns are known to be cheaters.
You Pegasi always thought you were better than us.
We've seen a lot of the biases Earth ponies have in this movie, so it's actually nice to see that the Pegasi and unicorns also have them. When I first watched this movie, it was at this moment that I realized I was emotionally invested in this plot and these characters.
I thought it would work. I was so sure of it.
Being so engulfed in something you deem a failure that you don't even realize everything you did accomplish is something I feel we can all relate to, which is why it's so heartbreaking to see Sunny go through it.
I'm right here if you need to talk, Sunny.
Always be there for your friends. Again, just great visual storytelling. No one needs to tell us Sunny is sad. We just see it. Twilight's coronation and the royal sisters. My word, I have not complimented this score enough. It is incredible. Another worried look from Phyllis, foreshadowing her change of heart.
Citizens of Maritime.
As much as Sprout thinks himself the man in charge of an upcoming war, a little slapstick illustrates just how ineffective he really is.
Wait, no, Sprout, listen to me. The Pegasi and unicorns can be our friends.
Standing up for your new friends.
Besides, they don't even have any magic.
What?
No.
And here, Phyllis realizes the sole reason she feared the Pegasi and unicorns doesn't exist and is able to let her fear go.
Whoa. Don't listen. They've been brainwashed.
I really like how the Earth Ponies don't want to fight, but Sprout uses their fear against them, a tactic he learned from his mother.
We don't care what any pony says.
Yeah, we just want to stay friends.
Friendship.
Load the splatter pulse.
And true to how the Earth Ponies were when Izzy came, they run in fear.
Quick, I need your crystals.
You could write this off as Haven and Alphabetal giving up the crystals too easily just because of the runtime, but I like to think that with everything they witnessed from the main five, that they're deciding to take a leap of faith and trust Sunny.
I've got to rein that thing in.
I've got your back, Hitch.
Teamwork. Pip is okay. Izzy is okay. Saving your maybe not so bad enemy.
Okay, that was a bad idea.
Realizing your mistakes.
I'm in charge.
I said stop!
The final obstacle in Sprout's path that defeats him is the one who put him there in the first place. If that isn't poetic, I don't know what is. Bold to destroy the lighthouse in this movie, as it could have easily been a marketing staple for G5 like the Golden Oaks Library. You know, unless they repair it off screen between the film and season 1.
It's not the crystals that need to be brought together. It's us.
I hate to keep repeating myself, but I cannot express how happy I am this core belief of friendship is the truest form of magic has persisted into this new generation. What a great way to show each pony tribes taking the first step towards friendship together. Alicorn Sunny. Well, kinda. The wings and horns seem like constructs rather than an actual Alicorn transformation like Cadence and Twilight got, so it's likely they'll be like rainbow power and ponying up, only present when the plot demands them rather than a permanent change to Sunny. Sonic Rainboom!
Daddy! The magic is real!
Happy endings.
Mommy, was I a good sheriff?
Look, a flying dog.
Ha! She doesn't want to say no, but also doesn't want him to think what he did was good or okay. Dev's back. With the whole window, we can see that the unicorn has a golden horn, the Pegasus has gold wings, and the Earth Pony has a gold mane. My theory is that the crystals give temporary use of the magic each pony race has. So, getting to the things I put a pin in earlier. First is when Sunny said, "Good night, friends," to the main six. Sunny saying that shows the creators of A New Generation understand exactly what made Friendship is Magic special. People who watched the show became friends with the main six, and in rough times, they were among the most reliable. But just as Sunny once relied on her six friends she could only interact with through toys, has able to put them aside while still holding great reverence for them, and embrace her new friend group, I hope that we will, as fans, can embrace the main five of A New Generation. About what Izzy says at the campfire, less than a year ago, I went on a 30-day hiking trip and formed strong bonds with the people I went with, but we didn't keep in touch as much as we initially planned to, and yeah, losing touch with friends is always hard. I went into this movie with pretty low expectations, and I was completely blown away. Not even joking, I have watched this movie start to finish at least once every single day since it came out. I honestly don't know what else there is to say. I feel like I kind of said everything I wanted to during the whole win count, and so yeah, I just adore this movie and can't wait to see more of this new Equestria. So I wasn't really sure where to put this, so just kind of awkwardly doing it at the end. But of course, this video was inspired by Cinema Wins. Everyone, please, if you enjoyed this video, go over and give him a subscribe because he makes so much better content than this video.